Welcome today to Attackett Adventures. Today is Christmas Day if you were watching, and this is, let me take this off. This is a present for the Bond family, and they know who they are when they watch my videos. So, and I've had this in motion for like almost a year now. When coronavirus got shut us down, I had gave money to the museum to put up a little plaque. And for those that have been taking down monuments during this time, this is why we have monuments. One, this is all I have left of my grandfather, Floyd Bond. This is why people put monuments up for their grandparents or for what happened in the history of your life or history of America. So while y'all were taking monuments down, I was putting one up. So this is gonna be pretty cool. I've had this plan of doing this because I want my children to know what my grandfather did, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be standing here today, basically, because he would have never had my father, which my grandfather was wounded in Sicily. He dropped into St. Mariglis, and he got wounded during that time, and without him being alive, there would be no me, basically. So that's another reason why we have monuments and why we need to know our history in this country. I wanted to do this for two little babies that were born a year apart from each other, and they're part of our family today. And their name is Eli and Sebastian. They're my second cousin, I guess it will be. And if I'm letting them know that their it would be their great grandfather. His name sits here in the museum, in the back side of the museum, protected. And so if they ever, when they grow up, they'll know they have history in a museum. And my children's children would know. That's why I did it, basically, so that they could have a name that's being honored. So I want to say Merry Christmas to the family members out there, and y'all Merry Christmas too, and come attack the day with me, and let's go. Stand up or die on your knees. A girl leaves her hat on, but she holds her right hand over her heart. Go.
Attack Day.
The Airborne and Special Operations Museum.
Some of the campaigns, some of the countries were Italy. This is of the World War II. This is France and Italy, where they had to be retaken at the same time. There was a M1 Abram or M1A1 carbine semi-automatic. That looks like it's just got maybe a 5 or
They could fold it.
10 round capacity.
They could fold it to be against the receiver for jumps. Like they fold the side in to.
That's pretty neat. And here's a German helmet with the cover, steel pot. Then we got a Johnson M1941 light machine. The first special service force was the only U.S. Army unit to use this weapon. One gun or Johnny Gunner was assigned to each section. Here's a parachutist. When they jumped, they had to wear that.
These are the type of tools they used during that time of that my grandfather was in the military or in the airborne, 82nd Airborne.
I don't know if this is gonna that's a 1934 Italian Beretta. Those were used till recently when they switched over to the Sig Sauer. And there's a U.S. Colt 1911 A1 pistol, 40. I think it's a 45, but it don't say. But it's 45. Okay, here's the C-47 bringing members of the 1st Allied Airborne Army to drop points in Holland, 17th of September, 1944. I don't think that's focused. Don't look good. There's the specs of this. Empty weight, 17,865 pounds. Maximum weight, 31,000 pounds. Powered by 2,050 horse Pratt & Whitney R1830-92 radial engines. The speed of 230 miles per hour and a range of 3,600 miles. They had a crew of 4. That's pretty neat.
This is the area where my grandfather landed in St. Mary Glees, and on his paperwork it says July 10th, 1943 that he was in Italy, and then June of 1944 he was in France. Is the plaque or the monument? It is a monument, it's a plaque, but Sergeant Fleury Ulysses Bond, 456 parachute, field Italian,
Field artillery.
Field Artillery Battalion, 82nd Airborne Division. And this is my grandfather. He did end up being a sergeant at the end of his time. And what's so weird about this, when I put this in, I did it in, I think, around Memorial Day. And then they messaged me that it was put in on July 9th of this year, and he actually was out of the military July 9th, 1940. That's when he was discharged. And he stayed in the Army for 5 years. So
exactly 60 years later.
Yeah, 60 years later, that day is when they put this in the ground, which was really amazing to me. It was kind of, and I didn't know that. I went and looked at his, because I was looking at his records and stuff like that, and when they said that, when they told me that on July 9th, I was like, July 9th, that sounds familiar. So I went back and I looked, and that's what it said, that he was discharged on July 9th, 1940. So that was really cool. So I just wanted to show you this, and that we have to honor our people that were in the military, or that is a veteran, or your family member. I mean, even for police or fire, if they did any of those services, nurses, you know, we're all essential workers, no matter what you are. So I just want to say thank you for watching. And
he's right next to Sergeant Pat's, Vietnam. So anybody, there's a lot of openings in here. If you got, I think it cost about $80.
No, I got mine on sale. It was $160. Originally, it would have been about $300.
Oh, okay. $300 for a big one or a little one?
It depends on what rate and how many letters you want to put on it, I think.
This guy was career.
Like, these might be 1,000, I don't know.
He was born in '62, so he wasn't that old. He died in '05. Desert. He died in '05. That would have been probably after retirement.
Yeah. So thanks for watching today, and Merry Christmas to everyone, and Merry Christmas to my family. Love y'all, and go attack the day in your neighborhood.